and a pony because we have wild Irish hair and we just decided, craziness, we're doing crazy things. We just booked our Airbnb to do the trip that we've been wanting to do for how many years? How many years?
Since you were born.
Since I was born 50 some odd years ago. The trip to Ireland to do genealogy with our ancestors. We found out last year where exactly some of our ancestors came from in Ireland, and now we're gonna go this year. So it's a ways down the road, but we were just so excited we wanted to talk about it. Yay! Sweet. So we'll keep you posted on the haps, but we're planning on going to the Clan McGrath gathering, and we're all set. We got our hotel anyway. We're gonna go to Roscommon County. We're gonna go to Strokestown. We're gonna go to Dublin and look at all the records. We're gonna find out all about our Irish people and get in touch with them again. Anyway, bye. Bye. But yes, we are in the parish of Kilglass in County Roscommon, Ireland, out in the boondocks in the farming community. So I feel right at home here. There's lots of sheep, there's lots of fields, there's lots of plants. There's not very many people. So I'm perfectly at home and enjoying myself very much here in Kilglass. My beautiful setting. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Wearing my green, wearing my Irish earrings. It is St. Patrick's Day, and I am in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day, which I never in a million years thought would actually happen. So very pleased about that. Hope you'll come along with me and join me for my little trip. So on our way here, we actually visited the National Museum of Ireland Archaeology Department. And that is the place where the original Shinrone gown is actually on permanent display. And so I'm going to show you some video of that. It is quite dark, so I apologize for that. You won't be able to see particularly well, but I will try to do some editing and lighten those photographs up a little bit so that you can see some of the details. So, just briefly, I know I've talked about this a lot, but I am working on a project called the Shinrone Gown. I've already made the underdress for the Shinrone Gown. I wanted to wait until I came back from my trip to actually work on the construction of the Shinrone Gown because I wanted to be able to see the original garment, which I was able to do on this trip. So just as a little bit of background, the Shinrone Gown is one of the oldest extant pieces of clothing from Ireland that we actually have. They date this tentatively into the late 1600s, early 1700s. Because of the climate in Ireland, fabrics degrade quite quickly, and so there are not a lot of extant garments from Ireland from earlier than that period. And why do I care about the Shinrone Gown? Why is it important to me? Well, I have Irish ancestry, and I've done some actual deeper DNA, and my maternal lines go back in Ireland at least 2,000 years. And so I was trying to recreate a garment from the oldest, farthest back Irish women's garment I could find because my Irish women go so far back in time. I am also a sheep farmer, and I grow wool. And this last year I actually experimented with growing some linen. And I'm very interested in the fiber arts and fiber history, the agricultural aspects of fiber production. And so that's been of great interest to me as well. And the Shinrone gown is made out of wool, hand, of course, back in those days, everything was hand woven, hand spun, hand dyed, dyed with natural colors. And so that's something else that I'm very interested in about this gown. So I have an ancestor that we've traced back to this very place in Ireland, parish of Kilglass in County Roscommon. Her name, variously, there's about 48 different variations of her name, and so we're not sure how she would have pronounced her last name, but in this neighborhood, there's a family name of Tighe, Tighe, and we think she may have used that spelling. She actually used a different spelling when she moved to Minnesota later in her life. She spelled her name Mctege. So we think that she probably would have pronounced her name Mary Tighe, and that got changed to MacTeague when she was in Minnesota. And so this project is in honor of her and my other Irish grandmothers. Mary Tighe was my fourth great grandmother. She came from this very place in Ireland. And so it's been just a real joy to be here and be in the place where she actually walked, to walk the places that she walked. We have been up to the church where she went to church. It's been just a really exciting trip that way.